What up, guys? It is time to take a look at the new Brid. Now, I built her, you know, per usual, normal-ish. Oh, yeah, like literally the same exact as, what's-her-face Diesel over here. 777, I got a doll. I remember to put a cube. She does have this part of her skill where it says launching normal attacks. So I imagine some max ammo rolls plus like one of the reload blue cubes or more ammo cubes wouldn't be the worst. Anyways, for rolls, I didn't get too crazy. I got this one, which is cool, but like charge damage, very awesome, bro. Yeah, and then like another charge damage right here, sick, dude. Anyways, for the practice tool range thingy-mabobber that I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna see her damage. She is mainly a supporter with her skill 1, skill 2, and I guess realistically all of her skills are buffs. They make... Well, I suppose it's they make the enemies take more damage, yeah, but this one buffs the unit's attacks, so... Actually, I think we're good. We'll do these 2 runs. Now, these are mainly just because I want to see her damage. When we go into an actual boss, I will build, like, a normal team. I feel like I probably will use Diesel. Or at least I'll try to. I think that'd be funny. Granted, my only main concern with using her is that she doesn't have shield or heal as a burst 1, which I always do enjoy when burst 1 or 2 have some healing or shielding, you know, some nice util along with support like this, right? Oh, I really like the burst animation. Dude, tell me why, low-key, I like the burst animations for these winter units more than, like, the anniversary units. Gosh darn it. Anyway, she is a shotgun, so this is probably going to be the team that gives her the most damage. But I imagine she'll be mostly limited to fire weak raids. So if the bosses are wind, that means, you know, fire is going to have type advantage. Therefore, you'll be able to take full advantage of the skills in her kit. I brought what's-her-face here. Who is this? Killer Wife, there we go. I brought Killer Wife here because I wanted to have some CDR on the shotgun team. Now, I wanted to check out how this team would be with the Soline that just came out, but I don't have Soline, so unfortunately this is the best we got. I wonder what I should do, though. If I run into Villa, maybe I should run her and Naga. I could run Helm, but like I'm gonna have to burst with Helm, and I kinda don't wanna waste my burst 3 for Helm to get some healing. I don't know, we'll see. This run doesn't really matter too much. This isn't with type advantage, so we're losing out on a lot of damage and a lot of parts of her kit. But wait, hold on. She did a lot of damage. No, wait, hold on. Yeah, wow, what the fuck? This team was completely built around her for the most part, right? She is getting the buffs as a shotgun user from Tove, but I guess Killer Wife is giving him crit. Right? Killer Wife gives crit, I think? Dude, she did a lot of damage there. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Killer Wife gives crit, right? Oh, my heals aren't that maxed out, though. God dang it. Oh, Pierce. Oh, but it's only snipers. Never mind. This? Oh, affects self. That doesn't matter. Yeah, cooldown. Activates when attacking with full charge. Okay, she gives this buff, but let's see. Oh, does she not give crit? Maybe I just made that up. I think it's just like a buff attack. Maybe I'm just stupid. Yeah, it looks like I'm just stupid. I don't know why I thought she gave crit. Weird. It's Pierce, but it's only to snipers, but... Okay, she'll look way better on this boss than... Or I guess on this stage, right? There's no bosses. Which they should really make some interesting changes to the practice. So I feel like they can make like a variety of bosses or like sliders or something. Like imagine if you can go against a specific boss and make it so that the boss does normal damage. So like a fuck ton of damage, but you're invincible. So you can like take advantage and kind of really gauge how much healing some of these units do, right? I think that'd be fun. But whatever. Dude, she did a lot of damage. What the fuck? And she didn't have a lot of the fire parts of her kit. Wow. Okay. I guess maybe that's why I didn't give her any shield or heal. Wow, she hits very hard. What the fuck? And she does that... What is it even called? It's just like final attack, correct? Oh, that's when full burst. It's when she hits 10 shots, I think it's just final attack, right? Yeah, she does this final attack. And then... I mean, this doesn't matter. It's just damage taken. Unfortunately, the damage taken won't really matter, I think, because... Wait, double check. God dang it. I should have checked this. I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, it's all enemies. Never mind. This one is the one that's only one enemy. So, realistically, we'll have this up against all of these enemies right here. But this will only really be up when we're, like, against the boss. Well, I guess we can hit this one, and this one will take more damage. But, like, all these minions over here aren't going to take bonus damage. Dang it. Okay. I was thinking she was gonna be a bit situational because of the wind parts of her, like, kit and stuff. But she did a lot of damage last round. Okay. The only problem is I would like another burst 3 shotgun, please. Fuck, maybe I should have gave her a burst generation cube. Or one of these people I can get burst generation, because burst generation for the shotgun is kind of meh. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's filling up, but not as much as I would think. And as much as I would like to. Dang, yeah, I think that would go crazy if we go against a boss instead of a regular. Yeah, I mean, I think she did about the same damage. She definitely did more, though. Dang. Dude, come on, give Dorothy another partner, bro. Please, the shotgun team would be so fun, especially now with this Brid. As long as we can fit, like, a healer somehow, this would be so fun for the solo raids, man. Oh, man. By the way, the solo raid is the train guy, so I wonder what people will cook up. They'll probably be using this Brid, but whatever. We're going to go into a boss, and then I'll be back, probably into Villa. Alright, here we go with into Villa. I'm going to try this team and hope I don't get my ass blasted. I don't know if Naga healing will be enough. Maybe I should try to bring Anchor, Maid Anchor, and, like, if I get really low, I could just burst with her. Whatever, we'll see. I want to use the 2 new units together, man. It'd be fun. Alright, unfortunately, I'm probably going to just aim with Siren just because I do think it is better to do that. I definitely want to make sure I burst with her second, though, the Diesel, because I want to get the... What is it called again? The fucking thingamabobber? Highlight? I think it's Highlight. That's status. Oh, did they fix that by any chance? Dude, I swear, like, the breaking part stuff for Diesel's thing is just not showing up correctly. Or maybe I'm just missing where exactly it's supposed to be. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, she hurts. I think this biddy does have a core, correct? So, I should be able to take advantage of at least some of Naga's thing. The only thing, though, I don't have a shield here, so I need to relax, just in case I get my ass blasted. If Indavilla does her beam on someone who's low, I have to cover that, so I need to make sure I do that. Unfortunately, I am accustomed to face tanking everything because Crown Shield is broken and I'm a degenerate, so just have to make sure I don't make a fool out of myself here. But we're already doing a fuck ton of damage. I mean, dude, if there's any unit that makes a boss take more damage, Rampy's just gonna go even harder, so, like, you know, this is just already written, okay? This damage was promised to me 3,000 years ago, alright? So, we're just cooling. I'm really excited for the Anise, man. Oh, which, by the way, I totally fucking forgot, but a lot of my stuff came in today. I got a lot of Doro stuff that I ordered finally, bro. That shit was a fucking year ago I ordered all that stuff. And a lot of the booster boxes came in today, too. I guess all of them, right? It's not like they would ship some of them and then some of them later, right? Oh, I need to dodge that. Fuck! No! I clicked V! No! Oh, man! I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. I'll cut and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. See, that didn't happen. Whoops! God dang it, man. You know why? I just realized it's because I had the auto fire on. That's why when I swapped to Rampy, I didn't cover. God damn it. I stopped holding left click to cover, and then, you know, the auto fire was still on, so she didn't cover. And that's how I died. Whoops! God dang it. Alright, well... Anyway, so as I was saying, all those are coming, so I think tomorrow I'll do the opening of the packs. I think that'd be fun. Surely this doesn't kill, correct? Okay, that doesn't go through cover, it looks like. Alright, Naga should heal us up pretty nicely, and we should be cool in here. Alright, oh, dude, I love Siren's Focus Fire, man. It's so broken, man. Can we have more units with the Focus Fire, please? Dude, it would be so cool, man. Alright, let's get Indavilla out of here. She's almost cooked here. God damn it, quit aiming for Rappy, man. I am actually covering that because I want to tank that a bit. You gonna shoot again? Oh. Stop shooting, bro. Like, come on, get a break. Oh, Rappy's so dead here. Ooh. Ooh, she's still alive. No, I covered it badly. No, no. Oh my god, Brid got murked right there, though. Alright, sweep the damages. Yeah, I mean, she didn't do that much. I think it's mainly because, I mean, right now... Let's see. Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, she made Rappy do a lot of damage, though. Wow, yeah, considering Sabra didn't have a lot of machine guns here, and all of these people had, like, really low ammo, she did a lot of damage with that passive. Rappy's so broken, bro. Yeah, I think if you get her really, really maxed, she can do Mongo damage, but, like, right now where I have her, I don't think it's the craziest. I definitely think she's a bit better than what I thought, though. Dude, this damage taken shit is gonna be pretty nice, though. Alright, let me go into some hard mode stages, and then we can wrap this up. Alright, so here we are on the hard mode. I definitely do think this is her better team. She probably will be better on the shotgun team. She did do Mongo damage on the shotgun team, right? Duh. Tova's really nice for the shotgun team, but even still, bro. Making the enemy take more damage, always appreciated by your boy. Dude, also, dude, I love this little thing. Every time any of these units get some, like, random thing that's right next to them when they're in their, like, shooting pose and stuff, and when they're actually in-game, it's always so cool. I love when they do that. They should do that some more, bro. But, yeah. Having the shotgun team do more damage to any specific boss, well, I guess, you know, bosses who are wind, I think that's still going to be pretty good. The only thing is, though, like I said before, just make sure there's some sort of healing on the team. Probably do bring Naga, even though you're gonna lose out on, like... Actually, I was thinking bring Naga, but you're gonna lose out on CDR. However, if you use that Soline will give you CDR, and her healing isn't the worst, I think. Or at the very least, she has healing, so... Actually, that might be the move, yeah. If you sub out this Killer Y for, like, Soline, and then Drake for, like, someone who does more damage, I think if we get another good shotgun, she'll probably be better. Unless your Drake is really maxed. I mean, even still, does Drake do that crazy amount of damage? Or would you rather take Soda Bunny? The problem with Soda Bunny is she's gonna make the burst last longer. So, would that make you lose more damage? Maybe, since you're not spamming Brid's final attack thing? No, her burst is support, never mind, this doesn't matter. But some of the other bursts are like a final attack thing, so shooting out more of those equals more damage, so, you know. Very interesting. Okay, I thought Brid was going to be a bit worse when I was reading her details, but she actually surprised me, especially the damage in the practice tool. Maybe she does require a lot of investment, though. Maybe that's the thing. I guess we will really see in the raid. I'm curious on what teams people are going to cook up. Maybe they're just going to use her on the shotgun team. I might just use her on the shotgun team and then bring Naga. And then I'll bring the Soda Bunny so that even without CDR... Yeah, dude, like, she does so much damage on the shotgun team, bro. Even without CDR, I'm going to make the burst last longer, so we should be good. Alright, anyways. That is it for Brid. Okay, Brid. Alright, Brid. Dang it. I kind of wish they were a bit better using together, though. I think that'd be funny. But I do think Brid and Soline would make a pretty decent combo. I just wish I had Soline. Dang it. Also, before I forget, before I go into, like, her gear and details, let me actually peep the skills she has in the surface. I meant to do this with Diesel, and I totally forgot like a moron. I was like, okay, I remind myself, I'm going to do this for the new showcases, because now it actually low-key matters, right? When a new unit comes out, it kind of matters their ability on here if they're going to push this content. Unless they throw this in the garbage, then I'm just making a fool out of myself. But anyways, actually, I guess we can just look through here. Alright, first things first, I believe I did check out Diesel's, and hers was really nice. Let me quickly find it. Oh, I guess they're right here. Yeah, this one's really nice. Diesel's range extension. I believe... Does Rogue have that? Does Rogue have that? This is in combat areas, but this is the same thing. One of them... Oh, regular Brid has, I think. Yeah, hold on. I think regular Brid has that. Yeah, this range extension is so good when you're exploring. Essentially what this does is it extends your range. So let's say, for example, there's a boss in this tile. I guess it'll be easier if it's this tile. There's a boss in this tile and your girls are coming from here. If you stop right here, you'll be able to shoot at the enemy right here from this tile. Unlike normally, well, you'll have to walk all the way from here. So for example, if this person right here has, I don't know, normal range or even another tile of range, he will be starting to attack you once you cover this tile. Or if he has an extra range, you're going to start getting attacked once you start getting into this tile. But with that range extension, you'll be able to start shooting back at over here instead of taking free damage walking here. It's pretty nice. It's not the biggest deal, but it is pretty valuable when you're running around exploring, so it does help. Anyways, now for Brids. What does Brid do? Also, keep in mind that only accounts for when you're exploring. It says not combat areas, so keep that in mind. What does Brid do? Oh, high-speed mobility, yes! Oh, these are, okay, these units are so good for a surface, bro. I love these. Dude, the movement speed on the surface game mode sucks cock 3000. And now, having this to move around is actually so nice. Okay, this will just make it so that you gain movement speed when you're exploring. I believe Summer Annis also has this. Also, keep in mind that these skills don't stack on the same team. So if you have a team that has both of the same skills, they won't stack. So, yeah, here we go. Annis does have the same thing. Ooh, actually, hold on. It's actually important that they're both fire, because I believe Asuka buffs all fire units, but I believe... Oh, no, it is radial. Dude, okay, so if you're going to do a surface exploration, like running around and not doing the bosses, and when I say bosses, I mean, like, for example, these... What are these? Like the capture missions, the occupied area thingamabobbers. And then something like these bosses right here. Or I guess this is actual boss, but this counts as the same thing. When you're doing anything except those that I just mentioned, you'll be able to do like a full fire squad, and that'll actually be really nice. Yeah, you can do like this Asuka. Well, if you have her, right? She is limited, so... but I guess both of them are so limited. Yeah, you can use Asuka, those two, and then bring maybe a healer. Does she heal for radial? I mean, yeah, you could use, like, her. I guess I can sort by fire. Kind of off-topic tangent here, but... Yeah, and then Rappy. Rappy's radial energy. Yeah, dude. Okay, yeah, this is actually really good. Okay. Alright. Dude, if they're gonna give some of these newer units actually good abilities on the surface, then I won't complain. Anyways, on to her gear now. Alright, so I guess first things first, the cube. I do think anything to do with ammo would be good. Maybe some burst generation. Shotgun units or teams, for example, do struggle a bit with burst generation, so having something like that wouldn't be the worst. But other than that, ammo for the cube would be really nice for the skill 2. And other than that, I think that is everything. Now for overload gear, like we saw right there, the max ammos would be good for this when you have to launch attacks. So getting some rolls for max ammo on the gear wouldn't be the worst. But also she has this thing right here, just like the other Diesel, that has to do with the final attack. And that obviously gets buffed when you get attack from basically all sources. So rolling, honestly, just your regular rolls. So attack, elemental, and then max ammo is probably the move for this Brid right here. But yeah, wow, okay. I didn't expect her to do as good as she did, bro. Wow. Especially on the shotgun team, dude. I think she'll actually be pretty good on the shotgun team. Maybe now I actually prefer her a little bit more than Diesel. But I thought Diesel was actually pretty interesting as well. Especially with the whole making your whole team shoot really badly, which I don't really think worked as intended, or at least, I guess it is a good thing that it didn't work as intended, right? Imagine you're using Diesel with a sniper and you just like fucking miss across the screen. I think that'd be funny though. Dang, okay. Alright, well, all things considered, I do think trying to get one copy of her wouldn't be the worst. If you're very competitive with the solar rays, I mean, you probably already summoned for that and got her, but she is limited. So the next time you'll be able to get her is next year around the same time as right now. So, you know, it's not as much of an all or nothing as, let's say, collabs. However, you know, it's still all or wait for a really long time. But, yeah, Brid wasn't the worst. Okay. I definitely do think the shotgun team will be very interesting in the solar raid. I will be like a day late to the solar raid though, I think, because I want to do the pack opening first. But it is the train, right? I don't think there's anything too new. I guess I can show you. It's just a regular train, so it's not going to be the most interesting. This guy doesn't have a core though, I believe, so it's going to be a bit griefed for the units that like shooting against a core, which literally was the last ones, no? Dang it, you know what? I kind of want to try the absolute team for that, but I don't think I have the materials for that. No. We'll see if I cook up. Maybe I'll pop a lot of my cases and level up the girls for that. Anyways, I'm going on a side tangent. I think overall Brid didn't do the worst, and I also really like that the abilities for the surface content are actually really good for the new units. I wish I checked Solines. I wonder if the websites I like using have that. They should make a new tab for that. Yeah, if they don't already, they should really make a new tab for that, just so that like you can be aware of what abilities all these people have, because I don't think they do that, right? Let's check the this thingy. Does it say like what their abilities are on the surface? They should also do that actually in game. I don't know why I clicked that. That obviously wouldn't have it. No, I don't think they would. Like, where would it even be? Yeah, I don't know. There's no really like locked tab in the surface, I don't think. But they really should do a tab so that you can check a specific character's ability on the surface, especially if you don't have them. I feel like that's actually a bit important now that new units are coming out. That is, if they're going to push that game mode, but that's besides the point, I guess. Anyways, I think that is it for me. Let me know what you guys think about this new Brid. And if you summoned, I hope you got lucky, and let me know how those went. But anyways, I think that is it for me. So, I will catch you guys later.